Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some new DLC updates to take a look at for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's Indigo disc. It's all about the starter Pokemon and how we actually obtain them in the Blueberry Academy. There's quite a few things to break down today, so if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, let's go over these new DLC updates tweeted out by Nintendo of America. Now, I don't know if they meant to do this, but either way, they tweeted out saying, in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Part 2, the Indigo disc, first partner Pokemons from past titles are appearing in the terrarium housed within Blueberry Academy. So obviously that's all good. We saw that they were all confirming to be coming back in the trailer we got at Worlds. But now we know how to actually get them. So they tweeted out saying, clear missions given to you by the school and you'll get the chance to see first partner Pokemon as they live in the wild. So I don't know if it was already confirmed to us that we were going to be getting missions and stuff in the Blueberry Academy. I feel like it was, but either way, it is now confirmed that we are getting missions. But as well as that, we are getting missions that actually unlock wild Pokemon, and I'm sure it's not just going to be the starters. I'm sure other missions will unlock other Pokemon as well, and maybe we just have to unlock all the different terrariums or something like that. But I feel like now we are going to get main missions and we're also going to get side missions, a little bit like we got in Legends Arceus. So the main missions are going to be what takes us to like Area Zero, Terrapagos, Paradox Pokemon, all that, and then I think potentially side missions could be things set to us by the school or different teachers that unlock different parts of the terrarium, and that allows us to then go out and catch the starter Pokemon and stuff like that, because this also confirms that we can catch them, because it says first partner Pokemon as are shown in the wild. Then also goes on to say you can also battle these Pokemons, try adding them to your team, and you'll be able to see how the terrestrial phenomena familiar to all those who've played Scarlet and Violet looks on these old friends. So yeah, confirms we can catch them in the wild, but also confirms how we get them. So I don't know if it's just going to be like an individual mission for like all of them. I highly doubt it, because that would be a lot of missions. It might just be where we get like a fire type mission and that unlocks all the fire starters. We get a water mission that unlocks all the water starters, and then obviously for the grass the exact same. I could see that being more or less how we do it. Or it could just be where they just pop up in different parts of the terrarium. We start at this terrarium and then we have to do missions to unlock the next terrarium, and that's where more starters pop up. Then we have to do another one to unlock a third part of the terrarium, then the fourth part, and there are different starters in each of the terrariums. So it could just be a main mission as well that we have to do, and maybe we have to beat one of the Elite Four members, and then that unlocks, like I say, the next part of the terrarium. I'm not too sure, but either way, we have to clear missions in order to get the starters set to us by the school. So that's obviously some new information. I also wanted to quickly go over this as well. Now, it was already confirmed that we were going to get supplements that temporarily give us the kind of like flying power and stuff, but this was also tweeted out by Nintendo of America saying, in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Part 2, the Indigo disc, your legendary Pokemon Koraidon or Miraidon can take a supplement that will temporarily grant it the power to fly. This power is necessary to tackle the elite trials set by Amaris or Amaris, however you spell their name. So yeah, this supplement, I'm not really too sure how they're gonna like properly incorporate it. Is it just going to be for this kind of like mission here where we, you know, get this supplement and then we can fly, and then once that's out of the way we can't fly anymore? Because they do say on the website that you will be able to permanently unlock it later on. So I'm hoping that once we beat this mission we'll just get like a infinite supply of supplements, or we'll get like this super supplement that just gives us the complete ability to fly. I also don't know if this means that we'll also be able to fly in the base Paldea game, because that would obviously that'd be really cool, because it just allows you to get everywhere a lot easier. But if you don't have the DLC, we will kind of be paywall behind not being able to fly, and you'll just be gliding forever. So yeah, with this supplement, I'm not sure how it's work. I think it's just going to be DLC based, and yeah, I'm hoping after the mission you just get like a full version of it where you just get it forever whilst you're in the DLC locations. But yeah, I don't know, this supplement, it might just be like a drink or something that you get, and it might just give you a few whilst you go through all these different rings and stuff. I don't know, I'm hoping it's a lot better than like what it sounds like, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. We also have this as well, quickly to go over. Cerebi tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet hidden treasure of Area Zero icons are being added to the Nintendo Switch for NSO subscribers in exchange for platinum coins starting today until the 18th of September. So this was on the 9th of August. So you will be able to get these like Switch profile pictures and stuff like that and whatnot. So that's pretty cool for the Scarlet and Violet DLC if you are wanting to get one of those. Eevee and Pikachu also seemingly getting the spot. Mew Mew and Mewtwo makes sense, obviously, because of the raid event coming up. And then obviously Ogerpon and Terrapagos. But yeah, a few more characters and stuff like that that are also here. So that's that. Next up, we also have this to go over. This is just for Sword and Shield. I just thought I'd quickly go over this. But yeah, this was tweeted out by PLDH saying Pokemon Home will no longer add new battle data updates from Pokemon Sword and Shield from September the 30th, 2023. Past records will still be visible. So yeah, that's just a quick update there about Pokemon Sword and Shield for those that still play it. If you are bothered at all, then yeah, there's no longer going to be any new battle data updates for the Generation 8 games. Again, I originally thought that like when I saw this, I thought it said Scarlet and Violet. I was like, wait, what? And I was like, oh, yeah, Sword and Shield. That makes a lot more sense. So that's that. The next thing I want to go over is this. Now, this has been popping up quite a bit online over the last few days, and it's all about the quality of Pokemon games and how they're going to be keeping up with like the release and stuff like that. So this was posted on Go Nintendo. So Pokemon Co. pondering how to ensure quality of Pokemon games while keeping up their release kind of schedule. So as you no doubt know, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet launched to mostly positive coverage from the press, along with a lot of constructive criticism. It's clear the games could have used a bit more time in development, as they were quite technically rough around the edges on day one with all the glitches, the bugs, etc. Fans echoed this sentiment, begging Pokemon Co. to get to work on patches to fix up the bunch of issues that we obviously had in the Generation 9 games. The state of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet arrived in got Pokemon fans talking about the quality of recent Pokemon games in general, with many saying Pokemon Co. should slow things down to ensure the quality of releases. This would result in fewer Pokemon games over the years, but hopefully they'd be higher quality. So Takato, Chief Operating Officer of the Pokemon Company, has heard this chatter among the fan base. In an interview with comicbook.com, they opened up about the idea of pulling back on the frequency of releases in order to fine-tune each upcoming title a bit more. So I think in general, this is a quote from him. So I think in general, if you look at the past, the path we've taken up until now has been constant release, always regularly releasing products on a fairly fixed kind of cadence, you might say. Always having these products able to be introduced and new experiences for our customers, and that's how we've operated up until now. I think we're still operating in that way, but there's more and more conversations as the development environments change about how we can continue to do this while making sure that we're ensuring real quality products are also being introduced. So this is quite an interesting thing, because yeah, for a long time now we've been expecting a new Pokemon game every single year, and in some cases we've even had more than that, with like Legends Arceus and BDSP coming out with like a few months difference. But now it looks like they are talking more about the quality of Pokemon games, and maybe not in the near future, but I could definitely see in the future them maybe only doing a Pokemon game like every 2 years or something, and then that Pokemon game that comes out will have a lot more quality to it. I don't think it'll affect like spin-offs and stuff. I still think we'll get those. I don't know if it'll affect like remakes and whatnot, but it looks like they are going to be kind of pushing back, maybe, or even talking about pushing back games a little bit more. So it's one of those, like, I can see both the positives and negatives. I feel like Pokemon isn't a game that can like survive for like 3 years or 2 years without another one coming out. I think the Pokemon fan base are very much like, we want a new Pokemon game, we want a new Pokemon game, which is why people were disappointed in the last Pokemon Presents. People were expecting Generation 5 remakes for whatever reason, and when we didn't get that, people were like, oh, I'm not happy about that. But then again, they'll then go and complain that the new games are all like buggy and stuff like that, so you can't win both of them. So unfortunately, like I say, they have been hearing this, and so potentially they could be like, well, let's push them back a little bit. I don't think it'll be like the Zelda standard of things where it's like every 8 years or whatever. I think it might be like every 2 years or something. And again, I think we'll still get Pokemon stuff in between. But yeah, for like the proper main series games, it could be even longer that we wait for those. And I mean, you want the Pokemon games to be quality. You want them to be good. So it'll be interesting how they kind of take this on. But either way, let me know your thoughts on this, because it is quite a big subject. You know, would you prefer still a Pokemon game every year with the quality that we are getting, or would you prefer a Pokemon game like every 2 years, which is obviously like much better quality? It's one of those. Let me know what your thoughts are about that. Anyway, though, that is going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It does really help out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on everything we covered in today's video. What are your thoughts on the starter Pokemon situation? Do you think it will be side missions or main missions or whatnot in order to obtain these? And do you think, how many missions do you think we're going to get as well? Do you think there's just going to be 3 for like fire, water, and grass? Or do you think there's going to be an individual one for like Rowlet, Snivy, Squirtle, Charmander, all that? And then also, let me know your thoughts on like the supplement thing. And also, what do you think about this as well? But yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Of course, we're going to be streaming the new Pokemon information on Tuesday. So, you know, get ready for that. And make sure to ring the notification bell if you want to watch that with us. But yeah, have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.